Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Artun and you're watching Art and Wheels. Today we're going to be talking about a product that is made by Rynox gears, and it's called the Navigator 50. I'm not sure about the 50 though, I think it's just called Navigator. Alright, so this is actually a tail bag that caught my attention the moment I saw it on their introduction video, and I was lucky enough and Rynox was kind enough to send me a sample for me to just review and share my thoughts about it. I'm not paid by Rynox to review this item in a certain way, so I will be sharing my honest opinions. The core difference from the previous lineup, the gray ones, that was waterproof on its own. It was made from a waterproof material that you have to roll down and clip it to make it waterproof. Now this bag, on the surface, it's actually Cordura fabric. Now Cordura fabric is known to be strong as hell, but it's not waterproof on its own. What has Rynox made to make this bag, actually to make your items waterproof, is by adding pouches inside the bag. This is just an example of the pouches. Now this is 12 liters. You will receive another 12 liters and another 24 liters. And with these side pockets, it adds up to 50 liters of storage in your bag. This is an example of how you can actually keep your items waterproof. Now, I just camped last night. Now I'm on my way back to the city to attend the wedding. So I needed some dry, casual, smart clothes. So that's why I use this pouch for, just to keep everything nice, tidy, and dry. Because it rained last night and it was a good thing that I had this with me. So with the Navigator 50, what you get is waterproof pouches instead of having your bag waterproof on its own. Now this has negatives and positives, and I will start with the negatives. Number one, if you forget to put your items in the pouch, or if you forget to put the outside liner, which is waterproof, your stuff will get wet if it's raining. Now the positive side is, because this is a strong fabric, when you drop down the bike, which happens quite often, and if you drop down the bike, which happens quite often to me, there's always a risk of damaging the bag, the waterproof bag, and I'm talking about the previous generation. There's always a risk of damaging the waterproof material on the outside, and hence losing its meaning. Now with this bag, the fabric, the bag on its own, won't get damaged as easily as it would with the other lineup. So the waterproof cover comes with the bag, goes well with the colors and the style of the bag as well. You also have like a Rynox Navigator branding right there. It's quite good actually. I actually used this last time because it was camping and I didn't have my bag inside my tent. I just put the cover on and left it outside, and it was all nice and dry on the inside in the morning. Another positive thing is you have all these different pockets. So you have two different pockets right here. So you can just place your items separately. On the sides, you have two pockets. One right here, I store my waterproof material for my clothes. On one side, my pants and the rain cover for the bag. And on the other side, you have the same zipper, and that's where I store my Rynox rain jacket. This is what I'm talking about, because before, when you have only one access to the bag, if you just need to take out your rain gear, for example, let's imagine that it suddenly started raining and you have to pull up on the side and take off your helmet, get disconnected from everything and get off the bike, and you have to dig through your bag and find those rain jackets. Now that's a hustle, and I usually didn't wear them that way because it's raining already and I just don't want to go through my stuff and find my rain jacket. This comes in really handy to have everything on the side, because if it's raining, I can just zip out, get my rain cover for the bag and also for my jacket. And that gives me a second reason to stop, because I want to cover the bike And when I want to cover the bike, I also cover myself as well. So that just works perfectly. You close the first lid, then you close the second lid. And guess what? That gives you another storage place, because you will just put your jacket here, just close it, close the other lid, and then you have like another storage area right there. There you go. And you can just clip it on the top, everything nice and safe. So you have these mole system, the molly system, or whatever it's called, mole. Is it French? Anyways, so you can just strap your items top of here. So you can just strap your bottles, strap like elastic nets, whatever, your imagination. You can strap everything. Now, what I like about this strapping mechanism that you have on this bag is, alright, so you have the clips as usual. This is what you get with every kind of bag. So you just clip it, you're good to go. Now, what I didn't like was the clips on here and the clips on the strap. It was just 2 pieces. Now this is 3 pieces. You clip it and you can just take off the bag. This doesn't take much space, but this does. But wait for it. It has a hook mechanism. So when you're not using this bag, let's say you're going to work and you don't want to carry these straps all around with you. You just take off the bag and you're only left with a small piece of the strap material. In my solution, I can just push this behind the mud guard and just hide it completely. Because if you're not using this bag, let's say you're on a long trip, you unpacked your stuff and you're only going to carry your backpack. You don't have to take off the whole system. You don't have to go through the straps again. You just untie it from the hook. As easy as it is, you're left with a clean setup. So you don't have to untie the hooks again and again. And when you want to use your big luggage again, let's say the next day you have to just pack up and go. Find your hook there. There you go. Just hook it. Just tighten it. And if you have these straps dangling around, they made like a Velcro piece. So you can tighten it and make it more tidy. Oh, and one thing, and this also becomes a backpack. It's not that you want to carry a 50-liter bag on your back, but if it's necessary, you don't have to carry it on the side like a luggage like this, but you also have the option to strap it on your back. What you have is these hidden straps, the shoulder straps. Just hook them. We're just trying to make it as comfortable as possible for you. There you go. Now you have a 50-liter big backpack. So if you guys are looking for a soft bag solution for your motorcycle, now you probably know where to start looking. So ride safe and keep on riding.